Hello and a wonderful, warm welcome to each and every one of you tuning in today. It is so great to have you here. Before we get started on a truly mind-expanding journey, I want to take a sincere moment to send my very best wishes your way. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, I truly hope you are feeling fantastic, full of energy, and in the best of health. May you always be surrounded by wellness and vitality. Now, let's settle in and talk about something that will completely change the way you think about simply standing still. Right now, as you watch this video, you probably feel pretty stationary. If you're sitting in a chair, you feel the chair supporting you. If you're standing up, you feel the solid floor beneath your feet. It feels like you are completely at rest, not moving an inch. But this feeling is a complete and utter illusion. The truth is, you are a cosmic speed demon, hurtling through space at absolutely staggering velocities, and you are doing it right this very second. You are constantly moving, even in your most still and quiet moments, thanks to a series of motions that are so grand in scale that our human senses simply cannot detect them directly. The feeling of being stationary is just a matter of perspective, your local perspective on the surface of a very, very busy planet. Let's start with the most familiar, yet still incredible, motion, the rotation of the Earth. Our planet is not a stationary ball sitting in space. It is spinning, much like a basketball spinning on a player's finger, although the analogy isn't perfect because there's no finger in space. This spin is what gives us our day and night cycle. The Earth makes one full complete rotation on its axis every 24 hours. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The speed of the spin isn't the same for everyone everywhere. It depends on where you are located on the globe. This is because the Earth is a sphere. To make one full rotation in 24 hours, a point on the equator has to travel the entire circumference of the Earth, which is a journey of about 40,000 kilometers in that single day. If you do the math, that works out to a speed of roughly 1,670 kilometers per hour. That is faster than the speed of sound. If you are standing on a beach in Ecuador or Kenya, you are moving at over 1,600 kilometers per hour just from the Earth's spin. As you move away from the bulging middle of the planet and towards the poles, the distance you need to travel in a day gets smaller and smaller. If you were standing exactly at the North Pole or the South Pole, you would simply be spinning in a very small circle at a speed that is almost zero. So your speed from the Earth's rotation depends entirely on your latitude. For most of us, it's hundreds of kilometers per hour every single second of every single day. We don't feel this because everything around us, the air, the buildings, the ground, is moving at that exact same speed. There's no bumpy ride or strong wind in our face because we are all moving together within this system. It's like being on a smoothly flying airplane. You only feel the movement if you look out the window and see the clouds moving past. Our window is the sky, where we can see the sun, moon, and stars appear to move because of our own incredible spin. But the Earth's rotation is just the beginning, the smallest and slowest of our cosmic motions. Our planet is also hurtling around the sun at a truly breathtaking pace. The Earth's gravity keeps us tethered to the ground, and the sun's immense gravity keeps our entire planet locked in a steady, elliptical orbit. This journey around the sun is what gives us our year. It takes 365 and a quarter days for the Earth to complete one full revolution around our local star. The path we take is not a small circle. It's a massive ellipse with a circumference of roughly 940 million kilometers. To cover that immense distance in 1 year, the Earth must move at an average orbital speed of about 107,000 kilometers per hour. That is nearly 30 kilometers every single second. Think about that for a moment. In the time it took you to read the last couple of sentences, you traveled hundreds of kilometers through the solar system. This speed is so immense that it completely dwarfs the spin of the Earth. You are being carried along on this orbital journey, completely unaware, because again, everything in our planetary system, the moon, our atmosphere, is moving along with us at this same breakneck speed. There is no friction or air resistance in the vacuum of space to give us any sensation of this movement. We are, for all intents and purposes, passengers on a spaceship called Earth, and the sun is our captain. Now, hold on tight, because we are about to go even faster. Our entire solar system is not sitting still within our galaxy, the Milky Way. The Sun, with all its planets in tow, is also on a monumental journey. The Milky Way is a gigantic, spinning disk of hundreds of billions of stars, and we are located in one of its spiral arms, about 27,000 light-years from the galactic center. The Sun, and by extension us, is orbiting around the center of this galaxy. This orbit is so vast that it makes a trip around the Sun seem like a quick stroll around the block. It takes our solar system approximately 225 to 250 million Earth years to complete just one single orbit around the galactic center. This period of time is called a cosmic year, and the speed required to complete this orbit is almost incomprehensible. Our solar system is moving through the galaxy at an average velocity of about 828,000 kilometers per hour. That is over 200 kilometers per second. Even compared to our orbital speed around the Sun, this is on another level entirely. So, on top of spinning and orbiting the Sun, you are also moving through the galaxy at nearly 1,000,000 kilometers per hour. And the motion doesn't stop there. The galaxy itself is moving through the universe. The Milky Way, along with all the other galaxies in our local group, including the Andromeda Galaxy, is being pulled by the gravitational forces of other massive structures in the universe. Our entire local group is moving in the general direction of something astronomers call the Great Attractor, a massive concentration of gravity at a speed of roughly 2 million kilometers per hour. This is a motion on such a grand scale that it is difficult to even conceptualize. So, let's add it all up. Right now, as you sit completely still, you are simultaneously spinning with the Earth, orbiting around the Sun, sailing around the center of the galaxy, and moving with the galaxy through the cosmos. Your total speed through the universe is a combination of all these motions, and it is a number that is simply staggering. You are, for all your feeling of stillness, one of the fastest things you will ever know. You are a master of motion on a planet that is a master of motion, in a universe defined by motion. The reason you don't feel any of this is because there is no fixed reference point in the universe to compare it to. All motion is relative. You only feel acceleration, a change in speed or direction. Since all these motions are happening at a constant velocity in the vacuum of space, with no bumps or breaks, we experience them as perfect stillness. It is a beautiful and humbling paradox. The next time you feel like you're not going anywhere, remember that you are on the ride of a lifetime, a passenger on a planetary spaceship on an endless journey through the cosmos, and you never, ever have to buy a ticket. Thanks for joining me on this incredible trip today.